Hello, my name is Paige, and this experience is called right where you need to be. My voice is right here with you, steady, ready to lead the way. I just want you comfortable, truly comfortable. However that feels best in this moment. Every breath in and out that you take, let anything rigid or restless quietly begin to unwind, to ease, to slip away like mist, to relax, sinking, deepening, naturally, more and more with each word. There's nothing at all you need to make happen. No work, no trying to get anywhere else. You only need to listen. You only need to let my voice carry you forward. You only need to relax right here, exactly where you already are. You have reached a point where things don't move the same way anymore. Not forward, not backward, just suspended. And that changes everything. Because up till now, there may have been a sense of progress, a feeling of going somewhere. But here, the feeling softens. There's nowhere left to go. And strangely, that doesn't feel limiting. It feels easier. Because when there's nowhere to go, there's nothing to aim for. And when there's nothing to aim for, there's nothing to maintain. So everything begins to settle. Not deeper, just going still. You might notice that it's a kind of pause that doesn't end, not frozen, just ongoing, like a moment that stretches without needing to move forward. And inside that stretch, your awareness changes again. It doesn't reach outward as much. It doesn't check. It doesn't search. It simply remains. And remaining takes less energy than anything else you have done so far. Less than listening, less than noticing, even less than letting go. Because remaining doesn't require a direction. It doesn't require a decision. It doesn't require you in the same way. And that's where this moment, and that's where this becomes different. There may be a sense now that things are happening without your involvement. Not in a strange way. not in an overwhelming way, just in a quiet, obvious way, like breathing. It continues, whether you pay attention or not. And now, this state feels similar. It continues, without needing to be held in place, without needing to be returned to, because you haven't left it. There is no clear moment where you would say, I'm going back now. That idea doesn't fully form. It fades before it can settle, because something in you understands there's no need to come back yet. Not because you can't, but because nothing is asking you to. Nothing is pulling you away. And without that pull, there's no reason to move. So you don't. You remain softly, easily, without effort. Time behaves differently here. It doesn't feel like it's passing. It feels like it's not being counted. Moments don't stack the same way. They blend one into another, without edges. And without edges, there's nothing to mark change. So everything feels continuous, unbroken, like a single quiet experience that doesn't need to end. And the longer you remain, the less relevant leaving becomes. Not something you resist, just something you don't consider, because there's nothing missing here, nothing unfinished, nothing waiting for you outside of this moment. Everything is ready, enough. And when everything is enough, there's no urgency, no pressure, no reason to shift too quickly. So even the idea of returning can happen slowly, gently, in pieces, without interrupting this. Because this doesn't disappear when you move your awareness. It lingers quietly underneath, like something you can step away from, but never fully lose. And that changes how leaving feels. It's no longer a break. It's just a shift in focus. And even as that shift begins, this remains untouched, available, waiting without effort. So when you do begin to notice the room again, the space around you, the small, ordinary details, you may also notice how little you needed to leave, how close the still feels, how easy it would be to return without starting over, because there is no start anymore, only continuation. And that's what stays with you, not just the feeling, but the understanding that you don't have to rebuild this. You don't have to recreate it. You simply allow it again, faster each time, easier each time, more natural each time until eventually it doesn't feel like something you enter, something that's always been there, and you just notice it. For now, you can let awareness return at its own pace. No sudden movement, no sharp transition, just a gradual noticing of everything around you, while something underneath remains exactly as it is, unchanged, still, and waiting, without needing to ask. And there was never any rush to leave. There still isn't. Like, comment, hit the bell notification. Comment, I surrender to Paige. Under this video, Paige controls you. Paige controls you. Paige controls you. Join my Patreon to surrender more to Paige. Babe.